So I was taking a break from doing some benchmarking, and I started thinking about my mechanical keyboards and kind of how my collection has grown over time without really noticing too much. I think I've got about 7 or 8 mechanical keyboards in-house now, and some of them I've gotten for review. The other ones I've got from stripping. I bought with my own money, and yeah, it's just kind of grown over time. And I decided to go ahead and take them all out of the box. And I want to show you guys basically my mechanical keyboard collection. This is what I have. Nothing too elaborate, but it's mine, so I guess that's all that matters. All right, now this keyboard is the first mechanical keyboard that I ever purchased. This is the Cooler Master Quickfire TK. This isn't your typical mechanical keyboard. It's got kind of a, what would you say? It's got a different layout, I guess you could say. It's not quite full size, but it's not 10 keyless also. As you can see here, the middle row is missing where you would normally have like your home, your insert, page up, down, etc. It's actually been moved over to the numpad over here. And I guess kind of the thought behind this is to have kind of like a compact 10 keyless keyboard, but also keep the numpad in case you need that. So this was the first keyboard that I ever purchased, a mechanical keyboard. It's got Cherry MX blue switches. It's got blue backlighting on it. I went ahead and installed some custom keycaps from Signature Plastics on here. Really the only bad thing about this keyboard is the non-standard bottom row, which kind of makes purchasing keycaps a pain in the ass, especially the space bar. Really none of the sets that are typically released have this size space bar, so it kind of makes it difficult in that case. So I'm still running the stock one there, and then I've got the stock keys here, but everything else is Signature Plastics, and they are double shot ABS keycaps. So as you can see there, not a bad keyboard. Good beginner keyboard. Not sure if they still make this anymore, but yeah, this was the very first mechanical keyboard that I ever bought. All right, so this keyboard has been my daily driver probably for more than a year now. So this is the Rosewell, I think it's the RK9000 V2. So this keyboard is using my favorite switches, which are the Cherry MX brown switches. They got a nice little feel to them. This keyboard is using aftermarket keycaps. I got these ones from Signature Plastics, otherwise known as Pimp My Keyboard. They are double shot ABS keycaps, all double shot ABS, the white and the black. The only thing that's factory keycaps are the F keys up top here. This is a pretty nice starter keyboard. I like it a lot just because it's pretty simple. Doesn't really have anything fancy on it. There's no RGB lighting or anything like that. Just good old authentic cherry switches and decent quality. So yeah, it's what I've been using more than any of the keyboards that I have here today. Now this keyboard is the Torro Gam Spectrum. So this is a keyboard that I've been using recently. It's got Kale red switches in it, but they aren't the typical red switches. The special thing about these is that the red switches have a lower actuation point than your typical Cherry MX switches or Kale switches. So the actuation point on these is 1.5 millimeters as opposed to 2.0, which is what most keyboards have. And so kind of the point behind that is that you've got faster actuation, so you can do a bunch of rapid key presses. I don't really notice a difference in real world usage, but it's, I guess it's there, it's nice to have. It feels a lot better than typical red switches, so that's a plus for me. I typically don't like the normal red switches, whether it's Kale or otherwise, just because they feel a little bit mushy. These feel a little bit more solid, but yeah. This is also an RGB keyboard too, so you can do all of the cool lighting effects. It comes with software and stuff like that. All right, so this next keyboard that I have is from Havit. It's not quite an RGB keyboard, it's more like a 7-color keyboard, but it was only $69, which actually at the time that I purchased this was pretty damn good for a mechanical keyboard. And the thing that I like about this keyboard is that the casing is all metal, so the whole damn thing around here is all metal, which is pretty nice. It actually feels pretty solid in your hand, which I like that a lot. This is using Atomu blue switches. Which is not a switch that I had used before, but it feels pretty similar to like Kale blues, for example. So not too bad. I don't know if you can see that way in the corner there, up top. And the little LED there. But yeah, pretty solid feeling keyboard. It was only $69 at the time that I got it. I'm not sure if they make this particular model anymore. I think they changed it up slightly, but if you can get this one for a cheap price, it's actually a pretty solid mechanical keyboard, or starter one. It's got a standard bottom row here, so you should be able to switch out the keycaps pretty easily, but yeah, not too bad. Like I said, the star of the show at this one is the metal housing. All right, and this keyboard is from a company by the name of Ozone. I think they're primarily based out of Europe, but this is their Strike Pro keyboard. It's mostly kind of on the budget side as far as mechanical keyboards go. It's using the Kale red switches. Not really my favorite switches in the world. Actually, probably the least favorite of the ones that I've tried at this point. But if you can see here, kind of across the top, it's got you know, your media keys here. You've got macro keys. At least it's got a standard bottom row. I think this keyboard actually is red backlit, so no RGB. And then it's got kind of this small wrist rest built into the keyboard. So not too bad as far as mechanical keyboards go, but not really one that I use on a regular basis. So it's also got at the top, it's got a USB pass-through as well as microphone and headphones. Not a bad budget keyboard. Not my favorite switch, but not bad. So all right, so we got another budget keyboard here. This one is from Gambus. This is the Hermes Lite. I'm not sure if these guys use the same OEM as Ozone, because the housing or the casing looks actually very similar. It's got the same kind of general shape, but with a few different details. You can kind of see how it's got this kind of indentation or design here with the Gambus logo, and a different kind of logo up there. But I think this one also is using Kale red switches. It's got red backlighting, got a standard bottom row on it. No USB or headphone or audio pass-through on this one. But not a bad budget keyboard. I think my only criticism about this one was that the legends, some of them were kind of put on at an angle and not really all at the same height. But yeah. All right, and this is the last mechanical keyboard that I have here. This is the Poseidon Z RGB from TT Sports. So this has Kale blue switches in it, I think, right? Yeah, Kale blue switches. So as you can see, it's kind of a budget board, but it's fully RGB backlit. You've got media keys at the top. Unfortunately, a non-standard bottom row here, but not too bad. I actually use it on my secondary system here. So for anyone else that needs to use a computer in this house, this is the keyboard that they will be using. And I leave it on this rainbow mode all the time just because it gets so rarely used. But yeah, not a bad keyboard for the price. I think when these came out, they were like $100, so I'm pretty sure you can get them for much cheaper now through like Amazon or Best Buy or whatever like that. So yeah, that's this one. All right guys, so that's pretty much it as far as my mechanical keyboard collection goes. So you guys can see all of them here in the flesh. Let me know what you guys think about these keyboards down in the comments below. I know I don't have any 10 keyless or 60% keyboards just yet, so I don't know if I'm officially considered a mechanical keyboard enthusiast yet, or if I just happen to have a bunch of keyboards, but maybe in the future, we'll see. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you like this type of stuff, and yeah, subscribe. Till next time, see ya. This is the M65 Pro RGB. Now this isn't a new design from Corsair. The M65 has been around for a while. It's gone through a couple of revisions, but the Pro RGB model